Hello there, Koles here with another episode of Kerbin Space Program. In the last few episodes I was trying to get a space shuttle at least into orbit, but ultimately failed. So I decided I should actually start from the beginning and get something into orbit, which I did successfully. I got this thing, the Hello There Mun, or Mun, whatever you want to call it. We got that. Well, actually, I got it into orbit, and then I actually got it into orbit around the moon, but then coming back I ran out of fuel, and I ended up in orbit of planet Kerbin, and we've run out of fuel, and obviously the problem is now I can't actually get out of orbit to get back. We have some power, so we can last a few days, but ultimately we will eventually die in this thing. Except we won't, because they're Kerbals and they don't die. But, you know, if it was human, then they would die. So what we're going to do in this video is try and build some kind of rocket to save them. Extend antenna. Let's transmit some data saying that we need help. And yeah, so some of the problems that we have is we don't have a docking port. The door for this is not meant to be open in a vacuum. The crew hatch, unless we depressurize the whole thing. So what I'm thinking we could do, it's actually going to be pretty difficult, at least for me, to meet that in orbit, because I mean, let's be honest, I suck at the game. So yeah, let's try and build something. Alright, the space center is loaded up. We've actually got some debris over there. Excuse my cracking. Let's recover that stuff. I don't think we need to, because I mean, we're in sandbox mode, so it makes no difference. And we're going to have to build a rocket to get up there. So the vessel that I actually flew to the moon should be... Oh, there it is. Hello there, moon. Load. That's the thing that I got to the moon. I would have been able to land because we actually have legs on this top section, but unfortunately, the idiot that I am, I accidentally pressed the spacebar to launch the next stage, which decoupled this middle section here. There's actually a rocket in... Wait, no, a rocket in there, which was meant to get us into orbit, but I accidentally detached it by uncoupling that. So then we only had the lander rocket left, which obviously we need to actually land and get off the planet. But I pretty much used a lot of the fuel to get into orbit of the moon, and then used the rest of it to try and get back to Kerbin, but ultimately failed. Alright, so what we're going to need, what I'm actually going to use, I mean, they could depressurize the cabin and climb out and climb into another rocket, but that's a bit boring, I guess. So what we're going to use is, let's go for a remote guidance unit. What's the difference between these? I don't have a clue. Command and control, let's add a reaction wheel. That could come in handy. That's a small one. Structural, coupling, payload. Do we need a service bay? I have no idea what we're going to put inside there. Maybe something. Definitely need some batteries. So I'll go ahead and put these ones on. And communication. I guess that could maybe help. Who knows? Probably somebody. Okay, we'll just put 2 of those on. Science, well this isn't a science experiment. This is a very delicate mission. Alright, we're going to use the advanced grabbing unit. I don't know how aerodynamic that is, but it's going to have to do. Oh yeah. Now we just need something to get it up there. And some fuel and other stuff. Nope, that's way too big. And then I'll put a decoupler thing on. Pretty sure. Alright, there we go. Maybe some solar panels just to keep the power of the grabber thing, I guess. I guess that thing probably uses power. I could just look, but we'll just put some solar panels on. Anyway. Alright. Nice. Maybe put a few more on. Or should we just add 4 solid rocket boosters? Oh yeah. Or do we want full size ones? Maybe we should just go for that. It's a bit overkill, but you know. It'll be fun. Aerodynamics, let's put 4 nose cones on there. Which ones? Go for these ones. Oh wow, that looks good, doesn't it? You can't put them at an angle. So yeah, it's a bit of an issue. Let's just get the regular ones, these ones right here. And we want 4 of them. And we are ready. In fact, we want the solid rocket boosters to be on these couplers. Enter ship name. I can't enter anything. Okay, now I can. Hello there. Moon. Saver. I mean, that's literally what it is. We're building this to save that thing. Alright, there we go. Now we can launch. Hopefully. It's like a million meters away. Oh yeah, not too far then. Look at that river system. I've never been there. I'm definitely going to go sometime. Go on a nice little holiday break. Are you alright? Yeah. Good day. Are those things attached? I don't think they're attached in all of them, are they? That's a shame. Seems to be performing okay though, so I wouldn't worry too much. You can see it start struggling. Those things will start shaking. I don't know. It seems to be going pretty well. Look at them, it's not attached. No! Okay, we're gonna have to... what the hell was that all about? Jesus Christ. Fine. I think we'll try and get rid of them earlier. Just because it nearly killed us last time. Especially getting close to this height. There we go. Oh nice. Look at that long sausage rocket. How epic. go. Just before they run out of fuel and just before we get to 10,000 or just after, we want to get rid of those solid rocket boosters before they cripple us. Oh, they're doing alright this time. Lol. This is the worst orbit. We're not going to be nowhere near it. But hey, what do you know?
Wow! What do you know?
I know nothing. I'm trying to increase the height of the orbit, I guess. I doubt that's going to work very well.
One eternity later.
Alright, I finally got this thing into a good orbit. As you can see on here, we are getting very, very close to the target. In fact, we can probably see it. I can't see it, but we should be able to see it. It should be somewhere. I mean, it is very dark, obviously, but we are getting very close to wherever the hell this thing is. We can't actually zoom in on this anymore, which is a bit annoying. So I'm actually gonna see, we're approaching the target at that speed. Right, there we go. Now we're in almost exactly the same orbit. Alright, so where do we have to look to see it? It's like slightly down. Should be like down here. I guess if we pointed it, if we do that, then we can actually see where it is. Okay, so that's where it is. Whatever that is pointing. Oh, you can see it flickering. I assume that's what that thing is. Oh no, we went past it at 50 meters per second. Can't believe we nearly hit it. Oh my god, it was close. Alright, if I do a bit of this. Well, that didn't work. Right, where is this thing? It went whizzing past us. That was the closest we came over there. I mean, we're still pretty close. The thing nearly hit us. Oh, look, there it is. Shooting across the sky.
Two hours later.
So anyway, now we're in an orbit which is coplanar. We are slightly lower, and we know that we're going to be catching up. So it is time to time accelerate and just be patient as our orbital velocity pulls us closer to the target in question. Again, if the other one was behind you, you would be in a higher orbit, and it would be catching up on you because you would be traveling.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. Alright, here we go. So we need to deorbit this thing. Let's turn retro... No, not prograde. Let's turn retrograde. If it can manage that. I need to make sure we're controlling it from here. There we go. Now it's doing it. Alright, let's fire the engines a little bit. It goes all weird when you fire the engines, it just like turns. But as long as we get out of orbit, I don't really care. We need to make sure we're going slow enough when we re-enter that it doesn't just burn up. I ain't no rocket scientist, but I think that makes sense. So you're almost falling out of orbit rather than just like falling straight towards Earth. How much fuel we got? Quite a lot, that's good. We're almost out of orbit there. Alright, very nearly out of orbit. One last thing, should be enough. Oh yeah, forgot. We need to release that. No, you idiot. Right, yeah, we need to be finding this thing. Not the other one. And then what we need on this one is... to release that. Apparently it has a heat shield on the bottom. I don't know. Does that look like a heat shield? It's kind of curved, so I guess. Maybe. Now we want to be pointing retrograde. So obviously that's the way we're going. That's the way we're going to hit the atmosphere. Or opposite to the way we're going to hit the atmosphere. Because we want the bottom to hit first. Goodbye, bits of rocket. I wonder. Alright, we should land, hopefully. If we don't, it's a bit of a bummer, I guess. Hopefully sped time up a bit. I mean, how high will we hit the atmosphere? I mean, what height would... I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, we've hit the atmosphere. Apparently we can't go any faster now. We're going pretty quick and we're speeding up. Come on, please work. Pretty sure we're going way slower than we were last time. I'll have to check the footage, I guess. We should be able to withstand this. We'll be okay as long as that doesn't get to the top. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Should cool off a bit as we slow down. Look at that rapid deceleration. I don't know when we open the drogue chutes and the main parachute, but I'll give it a good guess, I suppose. It's cooling down. We made it. Now all we have to do is not mess the rest up. So we're slowing down to the terminal velocity, which I guess is slower and slower as the air gets thicker. And now we're just like dropping towards Earth. Yeah, nowhere near Kerbin. Oops. My bad. Alright, we're about 10,000 meters up. I guess we should open the drogue chutes. Look at that. Look at that quick deceleration. I think we probably opened that way too late. Oh no. Solid. Nice one. Now all you have to do is get make like a pickup truck or rover thing to go and pick this thing up in the middle of a desert. What was that? That was the other parts of the ship exploding. I don't know where it was though. Nowhere near here by the looks of it. Pretty loud explosion. 22 meters per second. Is that a hard landing? When does this thing open up like fully? Or does it not? I mean, we are still like a kilometer in the air. It's just I saw these things and I thought, oh, there we go. I guess that happens when the air is thick enough to open it up. I don't know. But we're going to land at like 6 meters per second. Probably opened it too early. Speed this up a bit. It's taking a while. Yay! Are these cactuses then? Yeah, they are. Cool, I thought they were trees. Guess it's the same thing really, but they're both plants. That was epic. We've been stuck in space for what? I'm guessing 14 days. And we're back. Safe and sound. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And also give me some challenges in the comment section. I'm not the best at this game, but you know, I'm trying to improve. And I want some cool things that we can try and do. Obviously we've got the space shuttle that I'm going to try and get to the moon at some point. But I don't think I'm pro enough yet to be able to do that. I think we'll definitely build a rover to go and pick this thing up. But that will probably be in the next video.